Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Kuzil Farms. My belly is full from breakfast, coffee is sitting on the counter here, I am ready to go. My Cowboys blanket sitting in my lap, I might lose some subs for that. It's okay, go Cowboys. Alright, anyway, today guys we're going to be taking a look at Cooking for Blockheads. I mentioned a couple episodes ago that I wanted to take a look at it, that we haven't yet. And it's kind of a shame because we could have taken a look at this quite a long time ago. This is a mod that I put in my packs pretty regularly because it's a pretty great way to store all of your crazy crop stuff early on, especially your Pam's Harvest Craft stuff. It's pretty great. I just didn't think about it. So, my apologies. Alright, so here we go. Okay, to start off with, let's start making some recipes. Actually, let's take a look. Do we have the book for Cooking for Blockheads? There's 3 books. And no, we don't. Let's get the book. I think this is the first book here. You just cook a book. All right. No problem. Not cook, book. There we go. And we're going to grab our first book. Now the second book, I believe, is just using the first book. Oh, yeah, as a crafting pattern. And then, no filter edition. Yeah, so there's just 2 books. Yeah. So let's make another book. Another Cooking for Blockheads book. Because we're going to use the first one to make the second one. Cool. Alright, there we go. Now, Cooking for Blockheads, this is a recipe book here that we're going to keep. Shows foods you can make with things you have in your inventory. So let's say that we have some wheat here, for example. Click on this, and we can make dough, we can make flour, we can make noodles. So we haven't eaten this, so we'll click to see the recipe. So we'll just grab a knife, or some mortar and pestle, or we can just straight up make dough. So let's make some dough. I see. So we can't quite just make it yet. I see. So let's try this other book. What does this other book do? This other book is the crafting book. So we come in here and we can craft these. Awesome. So now that I've got some dough and some wheat, let's see what the recipe is for some baguettes. So we can cook this dough and make some baguettes, which is pretty neat. So I'm starting to think that you don't need the first book at all. This is just the recipe book. The second book actually shows you the recipe and lets you craft it. Click again to craft. Okay, so don't make 2 books. We'll put this first book on the counter just for completion's sake. That's pretty neat. That's a pretty cool feature. So let's see if I grab some potatoes. Because most of the time you can't eat potatoes. You can eat potatoes raw, but why would you? Alright, baked potato. Yeah, it just says grab some bakeware. That's pretty cool though. So if I grabbed a bakeware and grab this, then I could click again to craft a cooked potato. And then I could eat that. Neat. Alright, I like that a lot. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to check out the counters here. The sink we know about. I think we've got a recipe for the sink. We've got a kitchen counter, a kitchen cabinet, corners, which are pretty cool. And we've got a cooking table. So let's make all of these things here. We don't need a kitchen floor necessarily. Coal and quartz gives you 12 kitchen floors. I mean, if we were to turn one of these rooms into a kitchen, which would it be? I'd have to say probably one of these end rooms, but I didn't really design the house to have a kitchen. I should have. We could put the kitchen right here. Yeah, looking out here. That sounds pretty good. So let's not make the floor, but let's make the other things. So stove here is going to require a book. Is that going to eat my book? I don't know. We'll find out. Oven is going to require a furnace. That's pretty cheap. A fridge. Multi-block kitchen. So I'm going to say... Oh, you can make 2 ovens? That's pretty cool. So let's make this recipe. That's a door and chest. That's really, really cheap. And we have the sink already, correct? Yeah. So let's make the counter, the cabinet that goes up top, and a corner. And let's make the other things that are on here too. So a tool rack. That's going to be iron nuggets, toaster. Okay, that's going to be an interesting thing to make. Fruit basket. Heating unit, ice unit, and preservation chamber. Okay. Well, we've got plenty of all of these things, so that's great. So let's go toss these into our crafters. And let's start cooking. Yeah, alright. Okay, so let's make an oven. Yeah. Actually, let's make 2 ovens, because they said it was a multi-block structure. So I'm missing stained glass. I don't want stained glass. It doesn't have to be stained glass, does it? It does. Wow. That's crazy. Okay. And what else did it say it was missing? Oven. Or is it just stained glass? And a furnace. I have never taught it how to make a furnace. That's surprising. Actually, it's not surprising, because by the time we got here, we didn't need to make a regular vanilla furnace anymore. So let's make 2 of these, because I've always liked the idea of 2 ovens being on top of each other. And let's see what that looks like. So this goes here, and if I put another one right above it, now that looks weird. Oh, why is it a multi-block? Oh, because you could probably put it like that, I guess. Are all of these multi-blocks? Yeah, I'm bright. Okay, so I do know that the fridge, well, I think the fridge is a 2-block tall structure. Can be. So we'll put the refrigerator right here. Yeah, that's kind of what I was expecting with the oven here. Look at that. That's cool. Okay. We're gonna grab a sink to go right underneath the window. What's taking so long? Okay, that was weird. Alright, yeah, just like that. And then let's put a, actually, let's put you over here. Yeah. And let's put, I don't want you, I want you over here in this corner. Let's do a corner. And... oh, it's gotta cook the terracotta. That's why it takes so long. Okay. And then what else am I missing? Cooking table. It does eat my book. Come here. Crafting table. Alright, now let's make a cooking. I wonder if this means that I don't need the book after this. Potentially. Let's grab some... have I made everything else other than the other stuff? So let's do counter. I don't know, let's make 5 of those, I guess. 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, sure. And then we can do 2, 3, I don't know. We'll make 5 of the cabinets. Just because I'm like, we have tons of clay. Alright, so the corner, I think, is the first thing we started making. That should be done. Let's see if we can get this to be in the corner. Nope. There we go. That looks nice. Looks very nice. Oh, look at this. You can put your Pam's stuff in here. Cool. And some coal, probably. Alright, let's see. Counter. And I think I had the crafting station, right? Or the cooking, rather. Cooking table. Let's put that right next to the oven. We'll put the sink here and one of the counters there. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Oh, cool. Look at this. Select an item on the right to see its recipe. So this is just like the book, right? Click again to craft. Neat. So, okay. This could be kind of cool way to craft your food. So let's take baguettes. Let's take a bakeware. Let's get the cabinets going. And let's see. Oh, the heating allows heat in oven using energy. Oh, neat. Provides snow and ice to recipes. Prevents the last item of a slot being used up. Okay. That way we can always keep at least one in our cabinets and pantries. Okay. Put the counters there. That looks pretty good, actually. And I don't know why we need it to wrap all the way that far, but could be fun. Okay, cabinet. Let's put you there. And how do you do corners? We'll just leave it like that. Yeah, I don't think that makes, well, maybe we could do this. All right. That looks weird. I'm not a kitchen decorator, but that actually looks like a kitchen in Minecraft. I mean, it really does. So let's grab something that we have a recipe for. Actually, let's fill up this. I think I need those for something. I don't remember what all of those are. Pot. I think this is here, let's look at Pam's. Yeah, bakeware, a pot, a saucepan, and a skillet. Let's make those. Pot, saucepan. That last was a skillet. That's the saucepan, bakeware, and then let's make one of these just for fun, because I think we can stick these on the counter, like right here, and actually use it to chop stuff. Okay, bakeware goes there. Saucepan, skillet, pot. Okay, cool. And then there's nothing specifically in there. But let's make the freezer part. What's that called? Ice unit. And we'll attach that to the refrigerator. Cool. It gave it like a little ice and water thing. That's so neat. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't start this sooner. My apologies. Okay, so let's put our baguette in here. Potato. See if that changes our recipes at all. Nope. Let's grab some wheat and some carrots. I'm running low on carrots. I need to get working in my greenhouse. Some potatoes. Some sweet potatoes, sure. Let's grab some chicken. Uncooked chicken. And some beef. We have lots and lots of beef. So I could probably just grab a whole stack. All right. Yeah, let's grab some beets, vanilla beets. Sure. Let's stick all of that in here and see what happens. Okay. I could probably organize all of this, but oh, look at the recipes go to town. Okay, so cooked chicken. It just takes cooking it, right? So if I put a piece of coal, stack of coal, in here, will that let me cook it here? So if I cook it, click again to cook. Oops, I just took a screenshot. It did. It stuck it in there. How long is that going to take? And then where does it put it when it's done? Oh, it's right there. Okay, so just check the oven. And there's my chicken. Neat. If I want some carrot juice. Oh, I need a juicer. Okay. Juicer. That's easy to make. Put our juicer on the counter, because who doesn't have a juicer sitting on their counter? Can't put it on the counter. Of course, we'll put it back in. Oh, I can't even access. The corner doesn't even store stuff. Cool. We'll put it underneath our chop block here. Okay, so juice, carrot juice. Awesome. That's pretty neat. Put all that back in there. Actually, let's put the carrot juice in the refrigerator, because you never know, it could go bad. And we probably want to put our meat in there too, you know. You don't want your meat going bad, so. Alright, we can still access a bunch of this stuff. Pretty cool. Alright, sort by hunger restored. That's a really cool. Sort by saturation. So we could have stored, and we still can, all of our food in here. Oh, I mean, we could have from the beginning. It's probably would be interesting way to do it now, but I'm not exactly sure how we would do that. This would be a better way to access your food, though. So, like, instead of me coming over here and scrolling down until I see a recipe that I would like to eat, I could just have all of those things. Here, let's try it. Let's try it. Let's see. What is the recipe for a burger? For example, just a regular burger. Saucepan, beef, and toast. Toast is bakeware, bread. Bread is the dough. Salt, flour, and water. Salt. Okay, salt is a recipe in itself. Okay. Why is salt a recipe for itself? That's heavy cream. That's not salt. Bread, dough, salt. Oh, okay. So if I did that, if I took a water bucket over here, let's take a few, because we got lots of buckets, right? I'll stick the water bucket. I didn't mean to do that. Actually, that's dumb. We don't need that at all because we've got this. So like I could come over here and just make fresh water, and it's pulling it from that. That's great. Okay. I don't know why I'm using this system at all. Why didn't I start using this earlier? This could have been cool. Okay. Dough. Dough is made... Not that dough. I keep clicking on the wrong thing. I want to make the bread. Okay, dough is made by wheat and mortar and pestle. But I have dough over here, right? Dough is a recipe. Oh, it's flour. Okay. So let's get a mortar and pestle. I know how to spell it. You noticed that, didn't you? Alright. So now does this give me flour? Dough. I mean, there's dough there. Okay, now that I put dough in here, does that let me make bread? Yeah, I don't actually need this book anymore. That's cool. So you don't need to hang on to your to your books. I'm confused though. Bread. Bread's a pretty simple thing to make. So here's some dough. Flour is just wheat and this mortar and pestle, but it doesn't look like it's... Oh, here's flour. Okay. Stick that in here. Now I should be able to make the other kind of dough. No. Because we did that. Why not? Salt, water, mixing bowl. That's probably what we're missing. Okay, so now let's come back over here and see if we can make the proper kind of... No, we can't. Even with all of the proper tools. That's unfortunate. Okay, so we've got the flour. We don't have the salt. So let's make the salt. Maybe that will trigger the recipe of giving us a dough. Tater tots. No. Oh, here it is, right here. Yep. Cool. So that worked. Now, let's make the bread. Great. And now we can do... toast. So let's go back to the burger, because this burger requires the toast, which is... now we're going to need butter. So let's make some more salt and some heavy whipping cream. So that's going to take milk. I've got a plan for the milk here in a second. Okay. Butter. Okay, salt. Let's make salt. I wonder if I can just hang on to it. And if it'll... yeah, it counts it even if it's in my inventory. That's cool. So it doesn't have to be in... so I can just hang on to what I'm actually making. That's great. So let's get the bread back then. And then... okay, so here's another cool thing about Pam's. Let's get a jar. Not Pam's. Cooking for Blockheads. Let's do cooking. And I want to make a jar. So, okay, milk jar is what I want to make. Here. And I don't think I have any milk, but we will find out. Oh, I do. Perfect. And then, let's grab an anvil. And go find a cow. So what this can do, I think this lets us, provides milk to recipes, as long as we provide it milk. So I could set this down here, for example, and I could put milk in there. Or we could go put a cow in the jar and have it automatically fill up with milk. So let's go find a cow. I mean, we've got lots of cows, but let's grab this cow here. This cow will work. We gotta provide a space for him to... you stop it. I'm not here for you. Calm down. I'll be back for you later. Okay, so let's put the jar here. And let's push our cow over. Nope. Other way, cow. Other way. Other way. Nope. You go on top of the jar. Okay, and then you just drop an anvil on top of him. Plop. Now we've got a cow in the jar. You break it, Now you've got a cow in a jar. Cool. Now what this does is this will constantly provide us with milk for our recipes. Stupid imps making holes in our buildings again. Driving me crazy. Alright, we're going to put the milk in the jar over there. Now we have access to milk in our recipes. Cool, huh? Alright, so let's put the anvil in the dirt back. And let's grab some milk. And now we're going to make some whipping cream out of that. Right? Heavy cream. Cool. And then now we should be able to make butter. Neat. Okay, so now we've got 2 of the ingredients for toast. Now we should be able to make toast. Cool. Alright, back to our burger. I actually want to make a cheeseburger. No, I don't. Okay, just a regular burger. So now we've got toast and beef. We should be able to just make our hamburger. Awesome. Now, can we turn this into like a deluxe cheeseburger? If I had lettuce and tomato. Do I have lettuce? I do. Do I have tomato? I do. Awesome. Okay, let's put these veggies in here. And let's grab us a deluxe. Right? No? Tomato? Oh, it's a cheeseburger. Okay, let's make us some cheese. So that's again salt and whipping cream. Here's heavy cream. Some salt. Butter. Oh, we have to make it into cheese. I made butter instead of cheese. Salt. And let's make cheese instead. Okay, now we can make our cheeseburger. And now we can make our deluxe cheeseburger. Awesome. So that's Pam's, guys. Let's put the butter in. Actually, the butter can go on the counter, but let's put all this in the fridge. That's a good place to store our food. That's actually a pretty fun way to cook. It does take a little bit longer than just coming in here and throwing down a recipe. So like if I wanted this cheeseburger, I could just do that, right? Or I could come over here and bring the ingredients over here, you know, just slowly migrate all of our food over here, and we could do it over here. I like the idea of not ever having to craft water for any of the recipes ever again. And I like the idea of not having to do that with milk. So I might transfer all of my food over here eventually. But I think that wraps up the Cooking for Blockheads. Oh, no, we do have a couple more things. So fruit basket, spice rack, and tool rack. Okay, so let's make that real quick. Tool rack instead of storing them under ingot. Nugget, rather. Let's make the nuggets, because, you know, we got to know how to make nuggets. If only we could make chicken nuggets. I'm just full of really... Oh, that's not the right drying rack. Spice rack, I'll take that. Tool rack. Wait, I'm just being dumb here. Okay, tool rack. It's okay. Don't mind me. I'm being dumb. And then the fruit basket. Cool. Okay, so let's put the fruit basket right by the fridge. Oop, no, let's not do that. That connected textures thing. Let's put the fruit basket there. We'll put the spice rack right there. And we'll put the tool rack. Uh-oh. Let's pick you up. Right there. Alright, we'll put you here. That does connect. It still connects. Let's grab the milk in the jar. Put you there, and... yeah. That window's going to be an issue, isn't it? Let's just pick this up. We don't need that sitting on the counter. But I would like the toaster to be put down over here. Somewhere. How about we just connect the textures it? We'll put the fruit basket by the fridge. We'll just have to deal with the weirdness over there. And put the tool rack here. And we'll put the toaster on the other side. That works. So toaster. Oop. See if this knows how to make everything. It does not, of course. Wow, I used all of those already? Neat. Excuse me. I think there was something else that it didn't like. Oh, no, that was it. Okay, we'll put the toaster over here. Now, can I put bread in there? If I were to make some bread, I gotta remind myself how to make bread. Salt and dough, right? Wasn't it butter? Because I've got butter, don't I? That's baguettes. Bread. So as you can see, cooking for blockheads and Pams goes really well together. So flour, oh, flour, of course, duh. Flour and salt. Flour. I've got the salt here. Where is the bread? Am I missing it? Like, oh, duh. Man, what in the world? Dough and then bread. There we go. Okay, so now can I put the bread in the toaster? I can! What? Whoever made this mod is amazing. Oh, okay, that's cool. It's toasting it. It's turning it into toast. That's pretty cool. We're going to sit here and watch that because that's great. That's pretty slow, though. You guys will have to let me know what you think about cooking for blockheads. I'm actually blown away. I didn't remember how cool it was. Actually, I think some of it has changed because last time I tried to use it, they tried to do the thing where it auto-crafted and all that, but it didn't work real well, or something wasn't going right. I think this is actually a very polished version of it that I haven't seen yet before this, so that's pretty neat. All right, what's this going to be like? Is this going to give us the toasting, the pop-up sound when this is done? But yes, you're right. I should have done this 40 episodes ago. It does. That's great. Cool. We'll store our food in there for now, and we'll use this again in the future. But let's grab some fruit. Dragon fruit is perfect, and star fruit. We'll stick that in here. Oh man, look at that. It holds a lot of fruit. Yeah, that's pretty great. Okay, and then the tool rack I think is where we could put, you know, some of this stuff if we wanted. Hang that up there. That could be part of the deal. I'm not sure if these will be used for stuff. You know what I mean? Like we'll have to pull it off the counter to be used. I think you can put your other weapons and stuff up there. That's pretty neat. So I could put this up there. Neat. I think you can put kind of anything up there. Yeah. Okay. And then the spice rack just is a spot for stuff, and it puts it all up there. So if I wanted to put like spice leaves and stuff like that up there, I could. It's pretty neat. Gives us easy access to our spices right above our cooking. So yeah, that'll be it for all of this. This is some good storage, probably for things that aren't connected to texture, like to recipes and stuff. So if you wanted to put like wood and cobblestone and stuff up here as you progress into the game, yeah, this would have been a fantastic early game mod to use. So, well, that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys really enjoyed this episode. I had a good time making it. It was kind of fun looking back at a mod that I have used before, that has been improved very well, and I promise to use this sooner in my mods in the future. But I will catch you guys in the next video. You guys take care. Bye-bye.